Have officially got our first snow of 2025 winter. But it's all melting now, so it's really not that bad. We didn't get a whole lot. It snowed twice. It's already starting to melt. As you can see, we had a very big branch fall over here the other night, one of them windstorms. I already took a lot of it over there. But, I mean, it was big, but it's dead, so it's not like stupid heavy. But you still got a piece of it stuck right there. But it's basically cork wood. It's kind of, I mean, like it's got some heft to it, but it's basically cork wood. So, we're bringing all of that over here. So we're going to go ahead and burn these two stumps out. Focusing on this one, but this is just a side effect because it's so close. So all that's going to come over here. And we're going to have a good old-fashioned stump burning. Probably be alive. I don't know. Right now, I'm getting ready to crawl under there as soon as I finish bringing all this wood over so I can insulate those pipes. Actually, I got to take the laundry in first. But then I'm carrying stuff and insulating stuff. Got everything set up and ready to go. R13 insulation. Got some cardboard. Piece of plywood for me to slide my old ass up underneath there. And yeah, we're going to insulate some water lines. I'm using this because that's what I got. This insulation all the way to there. Putting a layer of cardboard over it. And then the same thing that way. Pipes have been insulated. Insulation, cardboard, skirting, and then more skirting. So this side's done. Now we're moving over to the water heater box. As you see, there was no room under there. But now we're going to do this, and we still got the other side to do a little bit. So the goal for today is stack this wood on here, eventually get this whole pile over here and stacked also. That way all this will be clear, and eventually the root cellar is going to go in here. So got the pile moved. All I got left to do is finish stacking this little bit. I took a whole bunch up to the porch to get the porch filled up, and we got some nice fire starter down here. Twigs, bark, leaves. A few little stumps left to burn out. One over there, one over there. So finish stacking that, call it a day, and tomorrow I'm gonna rake all this into a nice little pile, get this little bit organized, and yeah, yard over here anyway is clean. The wood is stacked. Now it's just raking and burning. So for the most part, I got it cleaned up. This is all the bark and twigs that came off everything. Another pile here that's going to go on this stump. This is going to go here. Going to do a little burn, and what's left is going to be compost. So more raking, more burning, but this side is almost done. So all this is cleaned out. Now I'm taking all this bonfire wood that the boy brought for his own bonfire stuffs. We're stacking it in here. Soda cans and aluminum. I'm going to throw this on my burn pile. All this is going to get raked and cleaned. Yay. Boom. Clean. Nice little lumber basket, can basket. Nice and clean. Eventually this is going to get emptied out and took to the scrap yard. And this is going to be a cover for a pig or whatever over in the pen. Boy's first bike. He's thinking about doing some, different bars, different end fender. But yeah, boy's first bike. It's badass. Just saying. So the next morning, we let this stuff burn all night. Decent little pile. So we'll rake all this up, go through. We got a little bit of metal right there, a little spring or something, and a couple cans. But for the rest is, yeah, rake it into a pile, let it cool down, and it's going in the compost. Hopefully it burnt out the little stump that was right there and a little piece of root that was sticking up right here. So one down. As soon as the wind stops, we'll get to this one, and we'll make a live out of this one. We still got that on the other side where the tree branch fell on that stump that we'll do a live out of too. So lots of fires coming up. Stumps everywhere. We still got this stump to do. So out here doing some tweaking on the pump house today. I've got a whole bunch of calc that I'm putting in the seams of every single one of these. Eventually there's going to be paneling that covers all of this. It's got a metal roof right now, but anyway, eventually all this will be covered, and this is just going to be inside. So I'm just kind of weatherproofing it the hillbilly way as I slowly build onto it. Well, I have ran out of caulk, but got that part done. I like it. I just got to do the sides, and we're pretty much good to go on the pump house for the winter. Down in the greenhouse, doing some cleaning, getting ready to get all this nonsense out of the way so we can get to expanding the planter boxes this way, building whole new planter boxes this way, and completely getting rid of this thing. So 4 of these, one here, one here, one here, and one here. That is the mission for this winter. This garden is another project for this winter. Down here getting it cleaned up. We're gonna raise these up. All the dirt that's in here is gonna come over here. And yeah, a lot of throwing tires and a lot of moving dirt. But it'll be ready come spring. Garden's cleaned up for the most part. New plan. This wall is coming down, so this whole thing is going to be stretched into the compost pile. Right now it's just here, but the whole thing's going to be compost. Got my little towers here to separate the two. And I've got the garden stacked. We're only going up to as high as this because eventually all of this will be wrapped and just be a nice raised bed. These will be higher to be up, level with this. But yeah, just some sweeping, getting these leaves picked up and put in there, and then all I have to do is tear these walls down right here and start hauling all of this dirt and filling all of these, and the garden is ready to go. And I'll use this lumber somewhere else. I don't know where yet. I'll probably reinforce this somewhere, maybe, or it could go toward the chicken coop, which is going to go right here. So more than likely, yeah, that'll go toward the chicken coop. That way we can come straight off here. See, I got my walls here. I got my tin ready to go to wrap it. So, yeah, getting stuff did. Pull the boxes down. So, it's almost there. Gonna have a nice little burn pile to add to the many other burn piles. But it's getting there. So, I didn't get the stump all the way out. But it's small enough I can take a sledgehammer or the axe to it, and yeah, should go pretty easy. Yeah, that'll go pretty easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and call that a win, almost. 90% win. Hey, look, there's a nice yard underneath all that nonsense. A couple more burn piles to go over there. This massive pile has got to go in there. And then you can kind of see the line right here. The rest of this comes forward. And from that line, it's going down to that stump right there. And then there's a stump over here. So, yeah, more raking. Dodge Dakota. I got all of this. I got those tires that are still in rims. A couple rims on top. More rims. Buckets full of nails and screws. A deer hide. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, but it's still pretty good. I just don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. And more tires for the garden. So, all in all, going toward the end of this year, I'm going to say it's been a pretty good year. We are better than we were last year. We've got more than we had last year. And yeah, no complaints from the People's Republic of Hutch.